Bill Keller and Shane Wells are out on the field. Don and Kelly and Alex Lainert, well, they're in our newsroom in our studios as well.
But first, we want to get to Theo Keith. He's here to break down the electoral map. As this morning, we know President Trump and Joe Biden, they do not have the votes. They need to declare victory. And of course, we're talking about the electoral votes at 270. Why don't you break down nationally what's going on?
Well, so some of you may be waking up this morning wondering, well, why don't we have a winner yet? And if you've been listening to elections officials over recent weeks, this was coming. They said it's going to take until Wednesday or potentially 2 or 3 days to count all of the votes, both absentee and in-person votes. So this is not fraud. This is exactly what the elections officials said was going to happen to count all the votes. So now we look at what states are outstanding. We've still got Alaska, but that'll probably be Republican. Nevada, Wisconsin, Michigan, Pennsylvania, North Carolina, and Georgia. Essentially 6 states that this election comes down to. There is a path for both candidates, and I'll show you that over here on our predictive map. Joe Biden's path is this. He would need to win in Nevada, Wisconsin, and Michigan. That would get him exactly to 270 electoral votes. That is the easiest path for Joe Biden at this point. However, if he takes that path, he'll be waiting until at least tomorrow to be declared a winner. Why? Because Nevada says it will not release more vote counts until tomorrow at 11 Central Time. That's because they are still counting the absentee votes that came in yesterday on Election Day. So we back these out and we go over to President Trump's path to victory. President Trump would have to win in Georgia and North Carolina, 2 states that he won last time around, and then he would have to win 2 of these 3 states right here that he won last time around. It's his choice, of course, if he wants to win Pennsylvania, Michigan, or Wisconsin, but he has to win 2 out of the 3, because if Joe Biden were to win 2 of them, he would have 270 electoral votes, as we just went through. If President Trump were to win 2 of these 3 states, any 2 of the 3, that would get him over the 270 electoral votes. So the path is this for Trump: Georgia, North Carolina, and 2 of these Midwestern Rust Belt states. The path for Biden is Nevada, Wisconsin, which looks like it's going to go for Biden at some point today as more absentee votes have come in, and then either Michigan or Pennsylvania for Biden. That's the paths. We'll have to see. It might take a day or 2 or maybe 3.